up, guys? OMG. Here, let me close this window so things can be going a little bit smoother. Close these tabs. What is up, guys? OMG, it's Wednesday already. Like, is it just me, or did May kind of just fly by? Like, May who? What? Hey, guys, I see all you guys in the chat here. I'm going to put you on the screen. If you don't know me, that's cool. You're clicking on this live because this is about, life updates and all that stuff. It's about me today. Okay. So if you don't know me and you clicked on this, that's what's up. Hey, how are you doing? My name is Naja, aka the Voodoo Child. You can find me on these other social media sites. Okay. And today I'm going to be doing a life update mukbang. Last time I did a mukbang, I did Puerto Rican food. So this time I decided to do Haitian food because if you don't know, my father is Haitian, my mom is Puerto Rican, and I had a lot of people asking me questions about my ethnicity in the last video. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to cook some Haitian food. So full disclaimer before I get into it. I want to eat this so freaking bad. Oh my God. So I am eating some Haitian spaghetti. I'm going to put a video on my TikTok of how I make mine. And I'm not eating with glass silverware anymore. I learned my lesson, y'all. But yes, look how deep this bowl is. Like, too freaking good. But yeah, guys, I'm losing my train of thought. I gotta take a bite. I'm sorry. So, what I was gonna say is for all my Haitians that are watching that are like, where's the egg? Where's the egg? My egg went bad. And I'm really upset with myself about it because if you live in the United States, you know that eggs are not cheap right now. And I had 2 hard-boiled eggs. They went bad. So I don't get an egg at all. Sad story. But usually you would eat this with a hard-boiled egg. Or a few. And if you don't know what Haitian spaghetti tastes like, it's very similar to a fajita bowl. Think of like a fajita bowl, but like pasta. So fajita pasta with some like andouille sausages like that you put in gumbo and stuff. Does that make sense? I'm gonna post a tutorial on my TikTok for y'all. Someone asked if I'm still vegan. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I stopped being vegan. Ooh, this helps. So I'm not like chewing in the mic. I like that. Okay. So I stopped being vegan. I stopped being vegetarian right after my brother-in-law passed because I just stopped giving a fuck. But before then, veganism, I don't know, I just noticed my anxiety was just so bad. I was just sick. I didn't have any energy. In the beginning you get all this energy and like all this stuff, but it just like, yeah, nah, it just wasn't working for me per se. Like I had gotten off of birth control and like my hormones, it was just too much. I was given Ozempic teas, like, girl, on some, like, I was showing symptoms of it was just a lot. And now, I just don't really think about my weight too much because I finally just, like, leveled myself out, I think, just with, like, age and routine and I don't know. I don't eat out a lot, so maybe that's it. Shout out to Sienna. They said, not a Craig's bowl, a cereal portion size. I love that for you, queen. Treat yourself. Yes, we got our little bowl. But yes, thank you for the donation. Yes, I love this bowl. It's like a personal pan of stuff. I have a list. I'm sorry. How long have I been talking? 5 minutes? That's not that bad. I usually do worse. I'm usually worse. Oh, bitch. Hold on. Okay, here's my list. So the first thing I'm going to talk about today are YouTube milestones, being in the commentary community. Y'all, I don't know if y'all have peeped, but your girl has officially surpassed. I'm officially out of the 130K zone. If you have been a watcher of mine for some time, you know I have been at around like 130K for maybe like 3 years, maybe like 2 or 3 years. And I never really cared about subscriber count, but I did care about channel growth. Like, you get what I'm saying? And at the time, I'm not going to act like I was putting out anything crazy when it comes to content. Like, I was doing live streams like this. But now that I'm actually putting a lot of effort into my content, into this long form content, I'm getting some reciprocation. And I finally broke the mark. And usually YouTubers don't like saying this publicly because there's usually a dickhead or 10 or 12 or 100 that will go and just unsubscribe just to be an asshole. But honestly, I really don't care. I'm seeing the growth. I'm loving the new people that are joining the family we already got here. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. I just got done reading Superhead's book. Y'all are gonna get that video. I just love that, like, now I'm reading so much more. I'm at least reading like a book a week now with these videos that I'm doing about celebrity memoirs and stuff. Like, I love that for me. Look, I am just patting myself on the back. Like, depression and grieving and stuff has been whooping my ass. And honestly, I just sat with myself and made a realistic schedule of like what I can do. And I was like, I can go live every week and I can make a full, long, good quality video. You get what I'm saying? Like, look. And then I do a podcast. Thanks for reminding me. Then I do a podcast once a week too. Like, hey, I'm just glad things are paying off. Speaking of commentary community, because technically I'm in the commentary space, but I've noticed that it is segregated. I mean, what isn't, right? I've noticed when I talk about certain people, like Jeanette McCurdy, Dan Schneider, those type, like, you get what I'm saying, in that era. And I noticed a little bit with Mariah. Mariah's fan group's kind of mixed, but yeah, I've noticed, you know, I get more of like a white audience, more of like those type of deep dive type audience. And then when I talk about I'm trying to think, or like when I talk about like I'm just gonna throw somebody out there. Whenever I talk about any type of like my pop culture rants, any type of like black entertainment or something like that, people don't really like. I've noticed I have two different types, so I'm not trying to generalize the whole commentary community. But what I will say is that these are some pretty catty ass people, and it's not the girls. Like, the girls are actually not the worst part. Now, there is one girl that the girls are eating up right now. And the only reason I bring it up is because I was talking about her in my last mukbang, and it was Illuminati. And I just thought it was so weird how, like, right after I talked about her, it's like the whole commentary community just went against this girl. And, like, honestly, unpopular opinion. I'm gonna tell y'all my unpopular opinion, and then I'm gonna take a bite and let it simmer, okay? And yeah, thanks, Black Belly. My podcast is Naja and Daniel on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok, all that. Okay, here's my unpopular opinion. Okay. It's not illegal to be a bitch. That girl is bitchy. She does mean girl tactics. She's bitchy. It's not illegal though. Like, I'm gonna just leave y'all with that while I take this bite. Is it a crime to be a bitch? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wouldn't hang out with the girl. I think she's too fucking old to act like that. And she has a shitty attitude. She's always had a shitty attitude. I don't like when people talk like Neville off of Billy and Mandy, when they talk like this, and as a matter of fact and actually and factually. I don't like when people talk like that. It's very condescending. Like, I've met her type before. She's giving AP student. Like, she's a bitch. But it's like, is that a crime to be a bitch? It's like, look, all of y'all in that circle are edgelords, okay? Because you don't have a vagina, you're considered an edgelord. But when you have one, now you're a bitch. Do you see how this works? And it's like, I almost feel for her because she's a woman in such a male-dominated space and everybody's trying to act innocent. That girl ain't innocent. She got an attitude problem and she needs to adjust it. She too old for that shit. But how they're acting, y'all, I'm not even fucking exaggerating. If you look the girl's name up right now, they have been dragging this girl for 4 weeks. You would think that she said the N-word, bro. They have been dragging this girl for 4 weeks. Like, I don't particularly care for her. Like, when I tell you, I could pull it up on my SD card right now. I was about to make a rant like 2 weeks ago about how the commentary community is just so, like, I guess sexist. I don't know, but I feel like they need, the big dogs anyway, need to have one topic that they all share interest in to make go viral, and they probably won't even really fucking care about it, but because it's the poppin' topic, they're gonna talk about it. And that was Illuminati. Because when I tell you, I even thought about it and I was like, you know what, me even dropping the video saying that y'all dragging it, it's dragging it. So I just didn't post it because I assumed, like, Naja, you know, maybe you're being OD, maybe they're gonna stop making videos. I just saw a video yesterday with this girl in the thumbnail. She needs to be stopped. She needs to be stopped. Like, girl, what? Oh my God. Look. Here, I'm gonna turn some stuff off of my Wi-Fi in case it's lagging too, because I'm like running all over the freaking place on this thing. But yeah, being a part of this community. Oh, that's why my freaking TV is still on. Yeah, that'll do it. Here, let's turn all this stuff off. Sorry guys, it should be better. I figured out the reason why my stuff be lagging is because I have like every device on the freaking planet on my Wi-Fi when it has no business being on my Wi-Fi. Okay, it should get a little better now. But yeah, I don't feel bad for her per se. I'm gonna keep it a buck because, again, she's a grown-ass woman. She is a bitch. She has thick skin, obviously. I'm not saying I feel bad for her. I'm just saying it's really interesting how these people move in that space. It's very interesting how the men move in that space. And then, since we're on commentary, you know, talking about the commentary community and stuff, and what I'm noticing being in it now. I've been in it for a year, I guess you could say. I would say like 8 months. But another thing, speaking of the bros, you know, being selective with their freaking, well, I was about to say lynchings, but let's not do too much. Let's say witch trials, witch hunt. Moist Critical, Penguins, Charlie, the king of the commentary, pretty much just gave a green light that being... okay, oh my God, I'm just trying to figure out how to say this. Hold on, I'm about to cut the freaking music. Shout out to Siani for the donation. I appreciate you, boo. They said no, let her get dragged. Her facts were wrong. No, like T, old girl's video that she made zero freaking sense at all. Like, I do not feel bad for her. She is a bitch. I mean, if you can't dish it, don't serve it, right? My thing is, what I'm side-eyeing is, it's like these men are so fucking thirsty for content that y'all have been making a video about this girl for 4 weeks. And I'm talking one of these channels called Sensitive Society. Yeah, I'm name dropping, bitch. I don't give a fuck. One of these channels called Sensitive Society. That's how you could tell I'm almost 30 my damn self, because I don't give a damn. They call Sensitive Society. They freaking clickbaiting, putting the girl in the thumbnail, talking about other YouTubers that need their channel deleted and shit that are in the commentary community. And I'm just like, I even had a homegirl that's a YouTuber text me about this. And she's just like, I didn't know, like, is this the new drama channels or something? And I'm like, girl, like, what are y'all doing? There we go. Selective outrage. Thank you. So back to Charlie. I-dubs Mr. Sane. Him. Sane. Him. He apologized to the black community. And Charlie went behind him and said, nah, bruh. That was funny. And you're our king? You're the commentary king? So, and that's why I was saying, at the end of the day, all these men are just leafy clones. Like, it is 2023 and y'all are still trying to, remember what I said about Doja Cat? Bruh, I'm a zillennial. I get it. Some things were funny that are now cringe, and you gotta let it go. It just so happened that a large portion of our generation's media that was seen as edgy humor was blackface and racist humor at the expense of black people. I know I'm not the only person that used to watch YouTube as a kid and would see certain jokes, and like all the white kids would laugh, and like you would, especially if you were in an alternative space, like if you were an alternative kid hanging around and like you're watching Destry or shit. This is so crazy. All these people are freaking chomos now. Destry and Shane Dawson, all that stuff, and then like a racist thing would happen and you would have to just be like, ha ha ha, you know, like that stuff. That's what you're trying to preserve. Like, bro, no, it's not. Like, I don't know. Shocked? No. Surprised? A little bit, because Charlie comes off as a humanitarian, but he just exposed himself as being, again, one of them white people that care more about fucking dogs and shit and animals than people. Because what the hell? I thought he was a good dude. I thought he was doing like donations and was like on some humanitarian stuff, but apparently, do Black Lives Matter? Like, I don't know. Oh, shout out to Sienna for the donation. They was like, well, I mean, Charlie is besties with Hassan. Look, I ain't even about to get on him. Because I personally don't consider Hassan commentary at all. Excuse me. Hassan is a reaction channel. And at this point, a Gen Z political figure. People think just because you're not in the age group of a consumer that you can't be a figure in that group. He is a political figure and a reaction channel at this point. I wouldn't consider him part of the commentary community for real. Just because, I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. I just don't consider him. He just on some political stuff to me. So I just don't really be bothered with him for real. Mr. Hassan. But yeah, dude. Let's see what y'all got to say. 2016 was ugly times. Look. Yes, bruh. And they'll just be calling you the N-word. Like, those days were horrible. Who wants to go back to that? Oh. Yeah. Hard pass. Y'all, did I even make a dent in this? I'm trying, girl. Oh my gosh. This is so filling though. Like, they're supposed to eat this for breakfast technically, but I eat it all times of the day. It's so filling. Like, you get everything you need: vegetables, carbs, meats, All of that. Mm-mm. Yes, that's the same Hassan that's on H3H3 for those of y'all that don't know what I was talking about. But yeah, that era of YouTube was such a nightmare. It was just like, ooh, man. Y'all said, no, I just started a Hassan bitch. Look, I'm not gonna lie. He is attractive, but he has pretty privilege, and that's why he gets so much, like, that's why he even gets a benefit of the freaking doubt, if that makes sense. Because I agree with a lot of his sentiments, you know, get what I'm saying, but he's still a freaking human. So there are some things I don't agree with. And then over quarantine, it just got political AF. So yeah, I would not consider him a commentary channel anymore, or ever. Has he ever made like a deep dive, a video essay, or any? That's another thing I was gonna say, and then I'm gonna move on to talk about my damn birthday. But I can tell when a commentary channel edits and writes their own script. Like, I could tell when somebody's nerding out. Let's say that. I could tell when someone's nerding out and they're genuinely interested in the deep dive or the video essay, whatever the fuck they want to call it. And I can tell when somebody is paying someone to make sure that they meet a quota every freaking week, because the quality is so bad and the facts don't match. And it just like, bruh. I watch this one girl named, oh my god, no, I can't do that to her. Hold on. Because I be watching her stuff all the time. And I just love, because I could tell she's interested. Like, I could tell, like, that is her shit. Like, she does movie reviews. And she did, like, Waiting to Exhale. And it was really, really good. Oh my god, I'm about to be mad. I still watch Black Femininity TV. Now, that is somebody who has a team. But it still feels like, before it gets posted to the public, you need to get a thumbs up from somebody. Like, I could just tell. Y'all know I watch Nick DeRamio. I even credited him in my last video. He does have an editor, but this is the key. This is what you got to do. When you get an editor, you have to make sure your editor is like cool people. Like, you would hang out with this person. Like, you guys have similar tastes, because then the end product comes out. Nick's editor, him and his editor seem very cool. He even shouts the editor out in the video sometimes. They have similar tastes. It works. Like, I get it. It's hard to film, edit, cut, write the script, get the videos, do the research portion. Like, it is a lot, but usually from what I've learned, people appreciate it more, the end product more, you know, rather than paying somebody with this Sunny V2 ugly ass thumbnail that looks like somebody clicked the color me option on Picnic, and then it's like a 10-minute video. Like, bruh, look, Illuminati be doing that too. But what I don't get about her, when she do it, what I don't get about her and why she does it, because she has a team too. How do you got all these people and still be getting stuff wrong? Because I didn't go ham. I told y'all I didn't drop the video, but I won't forget when she just like bold-faced lied. Like, y'all in the comments saying like she lied. Yes, that lady be freaking lying. She be lying. I don't know why. But yeah, she straight up freaking lied. Talk about something, they told her to do something for the thing. And I'm like, how you work with all these people and they don't fact check nothing? Like, what? Before I move on, I gotta find this girl. I gotta find her before I move on. Like, really? I was just watching her video and she's actually like there. Her channel is called For the Nostalgia. And she does deep dive. She only has 13,000 subscribers. So if you go over there and you subscribe to her, tell her that the Voodoo Child sent you. I love watching her content. I just don't like commenting on people's stuff because I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to take away from the shine of their video, if that makes sense. But if y'all go over there and comment and be like, the Voodoo Child sent me here, she has tons and tons of, if you like Black Femininity TV, you'll like her. She has tons of breakdowns and they just feel so genuine. It reminds me, if y'all watch Prim's Hood Cinema, it's like Prim's Hood Cinema for girls. Like, if that makes sense. Like, she's doing her thing and I really hope to see more of her throughout the year. She just makes really good content, and you could tell she's interested in it. Y'all being dramaed out in the comments. I see y'all in the chat. I mean, stop being messy now. Talk about, oh girl, questionable. Hey, I will say though, like, because I don't have like no huge ass scandal or anything, like I be feeling kind of, I don't know if it's I feel bad or if I feel or if I'm just acknowledging the fact that I do have like one up on certain people, but then in the same time it's like I have been on this platform for so fucking long and I haven't done nothing dirty to nobody. You get what I'm saying? And all I'm trying to say by that is like whenever people be like, oh, this creator is questionable, and it's like because they have a past and shit, and I just be like, damn, bro, that's that hurt. Like nobody even about to get to know what you doing today because you did something questionable. Like, Thank you so much for that, Cap. Yes, y'all go and look at Be the Commentator. Excuse me. I found her videos when I was doing my Mariah Carey. When I was looking up video footage for my Mariah Carey video, and I saw her, and I was like, oh my god. And I saw her other video. I was like, oh wow, this is actually really good. Again, I could just always tell when somebody like genuinely is into something. I don't know. I could just tell when they put their whole freaking foot in it, you know? I could just tell, girl. Like those channels like T-Spill and stuff where they be having the little animations or like the little brew coffee stuff. Those are all corporations, all fake. Like that's been debunked a long time ago. But now it's come to the point where these companies or whatever, more so like these YouTubers will voluntarily just be a vessel to a script writer, videographer, editor, whatever, right? But yeah, that's all I got to say about the little commentary community. I'm enjoying my stay here. I love making my own lane, and I love seeing more women, specifically black women, in the commentary space. Like, yeah, we've seen black women in the commentary space before, more so doing like colorism content, sexism content, stuff like that, you know. But to see minority women, fuck that, black women just mainly being like, I like Avengers, and here's a deep dive. Like, I love that. Like, I just love that. Like, fuck all the superficial shit. But yeah, I don't know. I'm about to go on to this next little, because I've been talking about that for a minute. My birthday, y'all, my birthday's coming up. I'm so full. Why did I do this to myself? My eyes are bigger than my stomach. I wish I had an egg. But my birthday is coming up. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm staying in Florida for my birthday. I'm not going anywhere, you know, staying here. The girl is old, but I don't look it, so I'm blessed. But the girl's getting older. Yeah, I just have no plans. Like, I don't know. I'm just in like this new phase of life, I guess, where like I'm just not bothered to be partying and like all this stuff. Like, I kind of had to have a coming to Jesus moment with myself where it's like, I can't explain it. I'm trying to think. I know what I could say. How about the things that used to serve me when I was younger no longer serve me today? Like, for example, when I was younger, if I was going on an airplane and somebody was like, hey girl, you want to take a shot? I would do that shit. Now I have the ability to buy a whole damn bottle at the airport, and I would not do that. Or if somebody was like, oh, do you want to get trippy? Young me? Oh yeah. Me today? No, I do not want to lose control of my mind. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, certain things that used to serve me just don't anymore. And like in the past, I would be on some, oh, it's my birthday, I'm about to get all done up and like turn up, like pay for something and turn up, where it's like, bro, honestly, why? Why, Naja? Why do you want to turn up? Why do you want to turn up all the damn time? You do not turn up anymore, girl. Cut it the fuck out. I think what's really going on is because I've made the choice not to have kids young and shit. And I kind of just like did all I want to do. And now I'm just sitting here like, I'm not ready. I'm gonna go turn up. This is so good. But yeah, I don't know what I want to do. It's just like, and then like, I don't really have a lot of close friends. People I do know, they got kids. I don't got kids. Oh my goodness. I think I'm just gonna move on to the next topic because I just keep talking about kids. So yeah, my engagement, baby fever, and being an aunt. So, birthday's coming up. I got engaged 3 months ago. You're supposed to have, okay, so I didn't know this. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. I thought you were supposed to, oh, somebody said travel. Okay, boom. Old Naja, I'm gonna hop on a plane and go somewhere, whatever, right? New Naja, I really don't want to be outside of my home for more, like my bed, like sleeping in my bed and going to my shower. 3-4 days max. 3-4 days max. I don't like being on a plane for more than 4 or 5 hours. Like, I didn't, like, getting old is crazy. Like, I never understood when my dad would be like, yeah, I'm old. I'm not going on no flight that's over 2 hours. I'm like, bro, you're wimpy. The most I could do right now is 6. And I was like, damn, I really want to go to, like, Japan or something. But now I'm like, realistically, I don't want to be in no uncomfortable ass plane for hours. But yeah, I don't know. I guess like I'm grieving my old self or something. Because I still have fun. I still, you know, I'm still positive and all that stuff. But like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't know. It's like, do I just want to settle down or something? Like, is this shit just boring to me? I don't know, man. Are there any 27-year-olds in the audience? Hello? And then it's the 27 club. Girl, I gotta survive. I gotta survive this year. Oh my gosh. Look. Yeah, I don't know. Traveling is fun and everything, but it's like, I've noticed if I don't have like somebody I know that lives in the location that I'm going that could like take care of me in a sense, like you're a local, you know where everything is at. That's the only time I've ever traveled and not had like a little bit of anxiety looming in the background is when I went somewhere and I knew a local and they were like showing me where to go, right? Right. Okay. So we got some 27-year-olds. Like, okay, is it just me or is it COVID? Like, I feel like I'm 25. I feel like I'm 25. And I guess a part of me is like, you've been in the house for 2 years because of the pandemic. You got to go. But during that time, I did healing. I did shadow work. I did all this stuff. And I know now that, yes, being in the club and like doing all that stuff or like being around people that have the same like substance issues or interests as me is familiar, but it's comforting because it's familiar, but it's not serving me, you know. It's just not, like, I feel it's crazy. So yeah, engagement dinner. Okay, so how'd y'all feel about engagement dinner? My dad said that's some white people shit, but I think I don't know. I don't want to have a traditional freaking wedding, so that's why I was like, maybe do an engagement dinner, right? And as for the wedding itself, I'm not even like thinking that far ahead, but I keep having like baby stuff going on, like just baby fever out the ass, like to the point where I'm just really, really, really thinking about how much of a life change that is for real. Because I was one of those people, my mom was a teen parent, and I grew up with the notion of children ruin your life. Children are the worst thing that could ever happen to you. And if I didn't have kids, I would be XYZ, XYZ. Is that toxic? Yes, definitely. Was my mom young and dumb? Yes. So she said that dumbass shit to me. So because of that, I made sure I wasn't having no kids. I had a little boyfriend that tried to trap me. I went to the clinic so damn fast and got on the fucking pill. Like, I was not playing. My fiance, when we got together, we, used precautions to not have no kid because we both knew we didn't want to do that right away. Like, so like my whole life I've just always been like, oh, kids ain't it, kids ain't it, kids ain't it. I want kids, I like the idea of kids, but right now ain't it, right? And out of nowhere, once I got done doing like my healing and stuff, I was like, damn, I would love to bring somebody into this happiness that I have with this. And then like my partner, I'm like, he would just be an awesome dad. Like, I would want my kid to have him as a dad specifically. So I'm going to wait type shit. Like, I'm going to wait because I always told myself I want my kids to be wanted. I don't want it to be on no like, you trapped me, I didn't know. Like, so all my life I've just had like a bare minimum of like that shit. But now I've really been thinking about it, like, and honestly, it's made me respect my mom, my own mother, more. It's so weird. Like, it's so weird. It's like, oh my God, I don't know. And then, like, the fear-mongering. Okay, because somebody even said in the comments, there's tons of fear-mongering right now about, like, having kids, especially as a Black woman, and, like, all this stuff. And I know someone personally who miscarried last year. Like, I'm talking full term, went to the hospital. Devastating. Then, in 2016... my friend's mom, actually, I think it was 2014, my friend's mom died in childbirth, hemorrhaged, I'm sure. It's like, bruh, trust. It's terrifying. But, big but, I've realized when it comes to fear, when you educate yourself, it's not as debilitating. Like, when I tell you, I used to have anxiety attacks about being in labor and I'm not pregnant. Like, bro, I swear to fucking God. I used to be scared of something that was not even my reality just because I was brought up a certain type of way and I knew I wanted different. I used to be so scared because I'm like, bro, what if I die in that bitch? What of this, what of that, blah, blah, blah. But it's mainly miseducation. It's miseducation on the doctor's part. You have to have advocates with you, midwives, doulas, family members. Like, I feel for single mothers and people that are in there on their own. And like, bruh, America's scary as hell. I've been watching this show about childbirth and stuff in the UK, and that's what really desensitized me to childbirth, was just seeing it raw, unfiltered, screams, liquids, and all, epidurals, shots. I seen it. That shit was so triggering that it made me remember that, oh yeah, I saw my mom give birth before. Like, I remembered that shit was crazy. And then I started remembering like smells of changing diapers. Like, I had to change my brother's diapers and like all this stuff. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, that's crazy. It is legit a miracle. Like, life is a miracle for real. Like, it's crazy. But it is dangerous. There's no reason why something so natural should be that especially in this day and age. You know, something that natural should not be fatal. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, my goal is, you know, get married first before I start popping out any child. Okay, like I would like to get settled, everything. At the end of the day, hubby gonna be taking care of us and shit, so like I'm not trying to put nothing on nobody until they ready, me included. Because again, I mentally feel 25. Like I feel like I'm in this weird space where I'm an adult, but I'm like mentally a teenager, bro. Like it just hasn't, like I'm still in maidenhood. I keep using that terminology. I am still in maidenhood. I haven't reached that, you know, and I think I've just done all I could do in maidenhood for real. Maybe I'm like dead ass bored. I don't know. Here, let me read some of this chat. Ooh, Kat says she drove herself to deliver her baby. My plan is, and I've seen, you know, birthing plans don't usually never go as, I'm trying to stay home as long as possible because the United States is so good for trying to give somebody a fucking C-section. Like, I'm about to be at the house as long as possible until I can't take it anymore and then go up in that bed. Like, because there ain't no reason. When I was watching the UK show, I'm like, wow, their medical system is just so amazing. They got birthing pools in the room. Like, oh, I would love to just hop my ass in the little pool. Like, okay. Yeah, y'all said support system is very important. Y'all said the scariest part of labor to me in theory is that you can't say, no, I can't do this. Like, you have no choice. Yeah, pretty much. The crazy thing is, though, is you can do it. You can do it. The majority of the bad stuff that happens is a human error. Like, trust me, it's so scary that these people go to school for this shit, and it's them that usually does this. And sometimes it's as simple as not giving someone a pill. Like, but yeah, the only way out is through. But from what I see, it's like, oh my gosh. Y'all said try kava. Oh Lord. He said, you became a mom unexpectedly. It's been a ride. I was unprepared and had to learn and heal. Yeah. Y'all said, please educate men about postpartum. No, seriously. You said it could happen in men as well. I did not know that. So do you think like the men are just like grieving their old life beforehand? Because I know with women, it's like chemical, all types of stuff that make you go through postpartum. It said, when it comes to kids, you know, when you're ready. For me is when I don't feel selfish anymore. And that also met with being selfish with myself, willing to share it with someone else. No, that is so true. I know I'm real with myself that like I'm still living a bachelorette lifestyle, like fully. And that's why I just never had kids, because I wasn't ready to stop being selfish. I'm not ready to give that up. Even right now, as I'm thinking, I'm just like, bro, where I'm living right now, what I do every day at 5 p.m. and, you know, like, I don't know. And I don't cast mom judgment, but I think, okay, I'm projecting. I'll fully freaking admit it's me projecting because how I was raised with my young mom. When I see certain moms that broadcast their life like on social media and stuff, and they're my age and they have a kid and they show themselves like getting fucked up, smoking trees, drinking bottles, like, you get what I'm saying? You're your own person. Like, I'm not trying to say like your life ends, but I don't know, that's just been drilled in my fucking head my whole life. But it's like, I don't know. What am I saying, man? I know I'm projecting, but it's just something in me just feels for the little kid, and I'm just like, why don't you go play with them? Like, why do you need to be turning up? And I'm not talking about, you know, the moms that, you know, the house is put to sleep, baby sleep, I'm about to go into the room and go, you know, toot. I'm talking like baby on your hip, I don't know. Maybe it just goes back to do not broadcast your business if you got kids or if you got social media, because it's like certain things that I would not have problems doing with somebody or whatever. Like, okay, say a dude, I'm turning up with a dude or whatever, and I find out you got a baby. Who watching the baby? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just glad I could at least pinpoint this is my projection from my own childhood, because I don't know. Maybe because I'm making the decision to get everything out my system before I go and be selfless. I'm trying to get all my selfishness out my system, but I'm noticing now I'm like being more open. I'm cool with kids. Like, you get what I'm saying? But look, let me read what y'all saying. At least from my experience, my boyfriend is a very involved father. That's dope. My one wish is I wish I would have had a life more together and knew myself more as a person, because having to do a crash course while momming is so hard. And I think that's what it is I'm seeing, I think I just figured it out. So how I was saying how like certain things don't serve me no more and shit, I think because you have a kid, you don't get to like learn yourself and stuff. You're momming so much, you don't realize that, you know, you got to grow up. We got to let certain things go. And I think because society likes to tell you like, no, don't lose yourself in motherhood. Moms can still do this, that, and the third, which is true. I still feel like you got to carry yourself because you're somebody's mom now. You got to carry yourself differently. I don't know. Right, your life does not end. It's just a new part. Exactly. That's how I view it now. It's just a new chapter. Like, I think about myself 10 years ago, I was so different. And I just think like there's gonna be a time in the future where, you know, me and Daniel, we're living it up. We got our little kid and shit, and I look back on this, you know. Liv said, I think the best thing Black women can do is understand what your options are. Because a lot of doulas will offer postpartum care. You can go through programs like Kat said. Like, I know having a support system is a blessing. It's not guaranteed. But the more and more I was just looking at like my surroundings, I'm like, bro, I have so many people around me. Like, I would definitely be supported and my kid would be loved and stuff, but it's all about timing. Like, I actually want to plan my kid. Like, I don't want to be one of those people where it's like, oh yeah, my kid was oh, I'm not even gonna scar y'all the way I got scarred by my freaking dad. We over here talking about mommy issues, my daddy issues about to pop up. This man talking about I was planned. I was not planned, y'all. Like, if if you in the middle of doing something and you're like, let's be irresponsible, like, that was not a plan. If you was in the act, that was not a plan. If you did something gnarly beforehand and now you trying to make up and be like, oh yeah, we should do, that is not a plan. That kid was not planned. I was not planned, okay? Now, my brother, technically, he was planned in a sense. I'm going to be planning my kid just a little bit more than my brother, though. Like, I'm trying to plan. Y'all know I like zodiac signs and shit. I'm about to plan down to, like, the weeks. But my brother was planned because my mom wanted to have a boy. And if you guys don't know, there is a science how you can have either a boy or a girl depending on your cycle and the time of the month, stuff like that, or your whatever. So, yeah, my brother was planned. But I wasn't planned. Surprise, bitch. Like, look, team unplanned. It is what it is. But yeah, definitely my kids ought to be planned to the motherfucking T. For sure. You said, what's the name of the UK show? Oh, One Born Every Minute. It's old. It's been on since I was in high school. I just never watched it. But that's definitely helped me so much with my fear of labor. I know I got these tattoos, but I am so afraid of pain It's not even funny. And y'all, this is so dark, and like I'm grieving, so please don't think like I'm dead ass. But like the whole dying in childbirth, bro, like if it's my time to go, like it's my time to go. Like I've done everything that I want to do. Like I don't know. Like I'm not a materialistic person. Like I don't need the Lamborghini and that shit for my life to be complete. Like by the time I have a kid, trust and believe, like I want to share. So if I were to, I'm just playing. Like, look, let me not even play like that. Let me not play like that. But like, honestly, like my main fears were not of death per se. My main fears were of pain. I know I got all these tattoos, but I'm like, damn, y'all gonna have to stick needles in my veins that never wanna fucking pop up on my hand. And then I'm gonna be having cramps that feel worse than contractions, but not, I mean, I'm gonna have contractions that feel worse than cramps, but not really, but yes, really. My homegirl told me cramps hurt, not really, but more because with cramps, it never stops. Like, you know, ladies, you know, you pop an ibuprofen, it takes a while for that shit to just stop. It's consistent pain, whereas contractions, you have to time in between them, and then it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. I was scared of the worse and worse and worse and worse part. And then my other homegirl talking about the fucking ring of fire and shit. Like, bruh, all I know. Ew, and then my grandma telling me like, oh yeah, I had all 3 of my kids natural because we got these damn hips. And I'm just like, look, all these wise tales, all this stuff, my main thing was pain. And everybody just kept saying the same stuff like, bro, it's 2023. We have the most pain relief births ever because of epidurals, morphine, whatever the fuck people use nowadays, right? Like, but once it gets really, really, really bad, that means it's about to be over. Like when it gets bad, like knives coming out of you, like that means it's about to be over. Yeah, bruh, I have a lot of pregnant people in my life right now. I think maybe that's why it's rubbing on me. And then, you know, I got my 2 nieces always up around, and so maybe that's why. I don't know. I think that's what's going on. I just got too many pregnancy hormones around me because that's all I've been hearing about lately. Ooh, Kat says she got a 5 to 7, then got the epidural. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. On the British show, when you were at 7, they weren't even touching you. They were like, you're at 7. I would really, really suggest for you to wait 1 more hour. In the US, as soon as you ask for an epidural, okay. I was watching a YouTuber. She got an epidural at like 4 centimeters. I'm like, why? Like, I get it hurt. Like, bruh, I will never, ever take that away from nobody. But it's just like, you run the risk of that shit wearing off and then you getting another one and getting a fucking C-section. Because once you get it, your contractions, like, I don't know why I know this much now, y'all. I've been watching I have seen like 80 women give birth. Like, now, like, look, that's my only thing is just the pain. And you go online, no one talks about it. No one talks about it. And you know why? Women are so freaking amazing. We are designed to forget that pain so that we could do it again. Isn't that crazy? Like, I couldn't tell you how these tattoos felt. I really couldn't. But I could tell you how this one felt right here. That shit hurt, this little area. But you can't do that with childbirth. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. But yeah, you shouldn't get, they say that you should try to fight it off. I don't know why I already got a birthing plan and I'm not pregnant. My plan, I'm trying to hit that nitrous long as possible. Oh my God, I'm trying to hit that nitrous. I'm trying to, they say it feels like a big old poop. Try to huff that nitrous as long as I can. I'm hoping my grandma's genes rub off on me because my mom had me vaginally, but she got a C-section with my brother because he was 10 pounds. 10 pounds. 10 pounds. But yeah, I have a feeling if my grandma's twin gene don't pop the fuck up randomly on some weird shit, might be one and done. Cause I'm looking at these I'm like, why are you coming back after this? Like my homegirl, I went to her wedding. She just had a son right before her birthday just passed too. I'm like, girl, you did that again? Oh my Lord. Did you pray to that? Did you pray to that? But yeah, I mean, damn, I hit all the points just talking with y'all, like fluid conversation. That's awesome. But yeah, Oh, so that makes sense. Darian said that epidurals can make you constipated, so that makes sense. So you don't feel the urge to, F that. F that. And then another thing I learned, because I was on some like, oh, I hope when I'm in labor, it's like 2 hours. It's quick. The quicker it is, the more it hurts, bitch. Your best bet is having like a 6 to 8 hour labor so that shit can like gradually... Because if you have it fast, the contractions are like, and then, like. And shame on y'all that be posting y'all births on YouTube. You're contributing to zero. Stop, you're scaring us. I was looking online on Reddit and I was just like, okay, so what do you do when you're scared of the pain? Like, I'm like scared that I won't be able to do it. And now like, you'll be able to do it. You will be able to do it. If anybody's fucking up, it's your doctor. You, woman, will be able to do it. I just saw a lot of people talking about don't watch YouTube videos. It's stupid. Like, don't watch it. Don't do it. It's dumb. No. They said, that's so smart to have one before you are, though. I wish I would have had any kind of plan because I was so stressed trying to figure out. No, if you think about it, because I was like, so if you really genuinely plan a pregnancy, you're technically planning like 2, maybe sometimes 2.5 years ahead, because you got to plan out. Okay, me anyway, I'm like, what time of the year do I want to be pregnant? I don't want to be pregnant in the summer. I don't want to be hot. I don't want to be... Look, I would rather be in my first trimester during the hot months throwing up in the house. I don't want to... No. Then I was like, I don't want my birthday around no holidays because I want them to feel special. Then I was like, I don't want my birthday by my birthday because I don't want to be having too much expenses going out on one time because Daniel's birthday is that too. Like, then you got to think you're going to be pregnant for 9 months. So you got to space out like, okay, so when should I start trying? I've been tracking my stuff for the past like 6 months, my cycle. Like, it is so much. And y'all, I still don't even know anything about babies for real. Like, I don't know about bottle temperatures. I don't know about like little tummy time stuff. Like, I know like old school shit, but like this new stuff I don't really know. And I'm just saying that to let y'all know, like, when people be like, there's no manual on that shit, they're dead ass. Like, I don't know what I could watch all the little shows I want to. I don't know what giving birth is like. I could watch all the kids. I could babysit all the kids in the world. I don't know what it's like to be a parent. You get what I'm saying? And yes, Earth is very overpopulated. But I don't know. It's just something in me. Maybe it's primal. It gotta be primal, y'all. It's primal for real. Because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to get too deep. But just know, if you're here, it's because thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people inside of you decided that they wanted to keep going. They wanted their story to be told. I'm about to get off of here, but before I go, there's a documentary about the I want to say these are Geechee people, but I don't think they're Gullah Geechee people. But Ooh, I'm gonna put it in the comments so y'all can go and watch it. It's a documentary. It's on Netflix. And it's about a community where the last illegal slave ship that came on the docks of North or South Carolina, and the family that brought them over with that boat burned the boat on their property. They still have a heavy presence in the town till in present day, 2023, with the money that they made off of these slaves, these Africans that they stole. And they recently found the boat over quarantine. They finally found the boat to confirm its existence, to confirm these stories that have been told from generation to generation to generation about these boats and being stolen and all this stuff. It's now being confirmed. All I'm bringing this up about is because there was a guy on there who was a descendant of the first African that was there that even started telling these stories and stuff. And he said the only reason he even had a child was so that he can keep the stories going, like a storyteller, if that makes sense. And I just thought that was so freaking beautiful. And obviously my story isn't as epic as his or anything, but like, I don't know, it's just really nice to see a different reason other than like, oh, I just wanted another little me around, you know, like, oh, I really love my bitch. Like, I don't know, it was just really... Yes, Clotilda. Thank you, person 11. Clotilda. Please go and look it up. It's a very inspirational story. And that community is being damaged by so much systemic racism to this day. It's crazy with the health problems, the factories, all that stuff. But yeah. It's crazy. But I'm excited for life. I'm not afraid to get old. I'm excited for a new chapter. I'm excited to make new friends. I'm excited to do new things on this platform. Like, I feel like I'm finally seeing the light, the little glimmer at the end of the tunnel, because things have been rough, you know. But thank you guys so much for kicking it with me, talking to me, you know. YSL gal, you're my favorite, Raj. She's like, look, you could just upload that to the cloud. Oh my god, y'all, imagine my freaking mini me watching my YouTube videos. Oh my god. And I don't know why, I just know that I'm gonna have a daughter. It's crazy. I just already know. God's gonna be like, girl, here you go, here's your chance to make it right. Because boy, we should do like another stream talking about like generational curses and stuff like that. Me and Daniel were talking about that the other day. So yeah, I don't know. We might do that if y'all are interested in more stuff like this. But if y'all want to follow me anywhere else, y'all can go and find me here. I just posted a TikTok of me dancing to Timmy Tim. I don't know why Timothy Chalamet, his talent show video is going viral of him cranking that bird walk, but he calls it the Timmy Chop. I don't know, but yeah, I'm obsessed. But that's all I got for you guys today. I did not finish my spaghetti, but it's cold and it doesn't taste very good cold, so I just cut it out. I'm about to go heat it up a little later after I, you know. Here go my fiance calling me. He just got off of work. All right, y'all. I love you guys so much. Go and check out my pop culture rant. It's doing so well. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to all the new people that are watching. And make sure you guys go check out my vlog channel. I haven't uploaded since I got engaged, but I'm gonna try to do more this summer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys this weekend. Yeah, this weekend. Stay safe. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Bye.